How's everything going? Everything going well?
Good, good, perfect.
You don't seem very pleased to be here at Media Day.
No, but it's always, I got this face, I got this, yeah. I mean, I'm pleased. We're in
I'm
LA, man. Come on.
I'm stuck with this face too, unfortunately. So it's just the what God gave us. Is it a lot of promotion because there isn't usually a media day before fight week, and now there's this and there's plus all the stuff next week. Is it too much?
No, it's fine. UFC is doing what they have to do. To be honest, UFC is promoting the fights tremendously. It's the biggest fight promotion in the world. There's a lot of hype. I travel a lot. I go all over the place, and everywhere I get recognized, everywhere I get. So UFC is doing a great job.
Uh, the fight with Verdum, the last time you guys fought was an interesting fight. It was kind of a tactical. Some people would said it was kind of a strange fight. Do you think he'll do the same thing? I guess he's improved a little bit since then. He's a different fighter now. But what is your expectation going into this?
Verdum is a fighter who constantly is improving, and people talk about the strange fight. I mean, there was a lot of strikes landed, there were a lot of takedowns landed. I out-grappled him, he outstruck me, but I think the only thing that was missing was a knockout in that fight. Something that we've been working on in this fight. But I do believe that he was very much in shape for that fight, as was I. So, and to me, it was a very exciting fight, the last one. This one is going to be also very exciting.
It seems like the winner of this fight will be very close to a title shot, if not get that title shot. Do you feel like the winner of this fight has a very good very good opportunity, a very good chance, and that could have earned it?
Well, listen, after I beat Fabricio Werdum next week Saturday, I'll be challenging Stipe. You can expect me to call him out with the mic.
Do you ever think about that fight? Because first round of that fight, you dropped him, and I thought he was in trouble, and it seemed like he recovered. You went for the guillotine, and things kind of went from there. Do you think back to that and say, man, if I just fired off, a couple more left hands or something like that, it could have been over?
Yeah, there was some mistakes made. That being said, heat of the moment stuff. Can tell you that my cards are shuffled differently these days. I can't wait to show my new hand.
It's so difficult in the heavyweight division because the results of fights can come so quickly to stay on top as long as you have. How have you been able to do that? And here you are again fighting possibly for another title shot.
Well, I think one of the main things is, there's a couple of things. You got to keep your body healthy, diet, eat proper, treat your body like a brand new car. When it gets a little dirty, you wipe it and keep it nice. But the other thing is always keep improving. Sport of MMA is always developing. It's always in motion. And once you stand still or once you start training the wrong stuff, there's a lot of coaches out there that make you train the wrong stuff. Then you're going to be in decline. And it's unforgiving too. MMA fighters, when somebody's weak, everybody wants to fight the weak guy. And especially UFC, right? Everybody's high level, everybody's got cardio, everybody's in shape. So you have to always keep developing to be able to beat those guys, because otherwise you're going to become somebody's lunch.
I'm sure you probably watched the Stipe Jr. fight a few months ago in May. What did you think of that fight? It was, Stipe obviously won by knockout, but what did you think?
Tremendous performance by Stipe Miocic. But that stuff can happen. It's heavyweights, one blow and it's over. I'm sure that Junior Dos Santos has a lot left in his tank. He's also a fighter who's always come back stronger from a loss. And we're going to have to wait and see what he's going to do in his next fight.
Speaking of other heavyweights, Mark Hunt won recently. Mentioned you a couple times leading up to that fight and after the fight. Said some not so nice things about you. Did you hear any of that stuff, and what do you think of that?
These days with social media, you can't really go around it. I don't really have much to say over Mark Hunt. I basically broke his arm as a light heavyweight. I knocked him out as a heavyweight. Yeah, what more do you want me to do?
He wanted a rematch. That's not something that you'd be interested in?
Nah, it doesn't make sense. I beat him twice already. And to be honest, I don't really take him too serious.
Fair enough. Last thing, I'm asking everyone about this. Mayweather-McGregor is kind of the big story in boxing and MMA right now. What do you think about this fight? Is this something, do you even care? Like, are you going to buy it, or you just don't even?
No, I'm definitely going to buy it. It's huge to me. I was hoping that the fight would come through, and I was expecting it to come through. Of course, you never know what's going to happen in that fight. I was very pleased to read the news about a multi-city tour by both gentlemen. It's going to be great entertainment, and can't wait.
Why are you excited about it? Because a lot of your peers here really don't care, about it all that much. They're not going to pay for it.
No, that's their opinion, but I like Conor. I'm a fan of his fights. I'm a fan of his humor. And then you have Floyd Mayweather on the other side, who's also best defensive boxer out there, right? 49-0, undefeated. But Conor has shown in the past to be able to deliver a surprise. And, you look at all these fighters here, everybody wants to win. I think Conor has that too, Floyd has that too. So it becomes a battle. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be crazy. And to me, it's just very exciting. I'm very curious about the fight. Was hoping it came through. It's now officially announced. I'll definitely be with my popcorn on the couch, wherever that may be, in which country in the world, but I'm going to be watching that fight.
If you have the opportunity to box someone who's out there right now, obviously you have a great striking pedigree yourself. Who would it be? Who would you be interested in boxing?
Well, I don't really have an interest in boxing, but Anthony Joshua is a guy, right? He's out there. But to be honest, I don't really have an interest in boxing. I'm just aiming for that UFC heavyweight championship, because otherwise it becomes too much different things at the same time. And I want to do this. Just keep your focus. I can understand it for Conor, right? He's a two-division champion.
Money.
Yeah, but besides the money, it is a challenge, right? If you're fighting somebody 49-0, it's a challenge.
Sure.
It's going to be a beautiful day, I'm sure. Beautiful promotion. It's going to be amazing.
Prediction?
No prediction, but I'm rooting for Conor.
Do you think it goes the distance? Any opinion on that?
It's hard. It's hard. I have my thoughts about it, but
Keeping it close to the vest. Do you think, are you okay with the UFC letting him go out and box? And do you think that maybe they should let fighters go out and kickbox and box more often on a more regular basis?
These are decisions that are made by the UFC, and I'm a fighter. I'm interested in my own career, in my own development, in my own fights. I'm not interested in debating the leadership decisions.